Hi, friends. It's nice to see you all again, even though I can't really see you, but I love it when I think about you listening at home to these story times. And we had so many wonderful story times here at the library, and we will again. So I sort of picture your faces sitting here on the library floor. Today we're going to do stories about holidays other places than Bozeman. So the thing that's sort of wonderful about Christmas and Hanukkah is that they are celebrated all over the world by lots and lots of different people. So parents, I have purchased books from, showing lots of different kinds of families who are celebrating Christmas and other holidays over this time of year. And so I encourage you to please check out books showing kids from other places and celebrating different kinds of holidays and eating different foods. It really does expand your child's world, and it helps a lot in making us all more empathetic, caring human beings. So please feel free to check out lots of books about people from other places. So the one I'm going to start with today is a song that I think all of you know, called The 12 Days of Christmas. This is illustrated by Rachel Isadora, and the thing I like so much about this book is it takes place in Africa. So there's all kinds of wonderful pictures that you will see in this book from Africa. So I also hope that you, of course, will help me read the book. So the end papers even have an African pattern here. It's called The 12 Days of Christmas. And they're going to show you there's going to be different pictures that we remember what all of these stanzas to the song are. So, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, you know this one, a partridge in a pear tree. What's coming next? On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 gold rings. Look where he has his rings. Yeah, some people decorate their lovely necks. Look at that. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying. And then here, if we want to keep singing the song, we can sing 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh my, on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming. Let's keep going, and then at the end we'll sing all of the words again. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking. Do you see what the women are milking? They're milking goats. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing. It would be fun to hear the music that those ladies are dancing to. And then on the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a-leaping. Oh, look at those costumes. Do you see they all have masks on too? Huh. And on the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping. I wish we could hear that too. They all have some kind of pipe in their mouth. Okay. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. At the end here, it shows us a map of Africa and where all of these pictures were from: Swaziland, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and Mali. So Rachel Isadora paid tribute to all of these cultures in Africa in this lovely book called 12 Days of Christmas. We have a lot of other books here that are a little bit too long for us to read, but there's one about Jackie Robinson, who was a very famous baseball player, and his young neighbor. This is based on a true story, and a Christmas tree, and Hanukkah. And speaking of Hanukkah, this week a lot of families all over the world and in Bozeman are celebrating Hanukkah. It ends on Friday. And so I'm going to read this story called This is the Dreidel, and it will show you, you maybe know some people who are celebrating Hanukkah, or maybe you are doing that in your own house. And there it is. This is the dreidel Max takes from the drawer where he had placed it 1 year before. And this is the menorah. Down from the shelf, Max gets the polish and shines it himself. And this is the rainbow of candles. Who will choose one for the shamish and others will use? This is the sun sinking low. Time to start. So Hanukkah begins at sunset, so ends at sunset. This is the blessing Max knows by heart. Over the candles his sister will choose, red and yellows and purples and blues, in the menorah, down from the shelf, golden and gleaming, Max polished himself. After the dreidel comes out of the drawer where Max had placed it just 1 year before. And these are the windows where the candles are bright. There's one for the shamish and one for each night. These are the gifts that we give one another, mother and father, sister and brother. Max decorated a tall picture frame, and Ruth drew her whole family and spelled out her name. We know how much everybody loves homemade gifts. Oh, these are the relatives at the door, and this is what Max has been waiting for. These are the latkes, piled on a plate. Max is so hungry, he says he'll eat 8. This is the dreidel Max spins on the floor. He hopes that he doesn't get none anymore. This is a really fun game to play. This is Gimel, this says none, this is Shin, and this is Hay. And you play it with some pennies. We've done this many, many times at the library. These are the stories we tell about the oil and the flame that wouldn't go out. So there's lots of stories that get told over the holidays. And Hanukkah is all about Antiochus and Judah, the great Maccabee, the temple soiled, the temple made free. We have lots of books about that story here at the library. These are the songs that we sing to declare that once a great miracle happened there. These are some presents of Hanukkah gelt. Better eat quickly or else they will melt. That's because these are gold-wrapped chocolates. And this is the pushka. It's a good deed for Max to give money for people in need. This is the family gathered around, watching the candles like stars burning down, after the stories and songs that declare that once a great miracle happened there. The latkes, the gelt, and the guests at the door, all of the things that Max waited for. The pushka that's filled, for it's a good deed to help other people when they are in need. The gifts that the family shared with each other, brother and sister, father and mother. Goodbye to the candles so brave and so bright. Goodbye to the wonder of Hanukkah lights. And this is the dreidel that Max puts in the drawer till the 8 days of Hanukkah come round once more. So right now we are in the middle of Hanukkah, and it ends at sundown on Friday night. And then we have Christmas next week. I thought I would share a couple crafts with you, and I'll have them here ready at the library. So this is from a book called Merry Christmas Everywhere. And I wanted to start with this one from Iceland. Iceland is a very, very cold country in the far north. It shows you right here. So we're over here in Montana, and there's Iceland up there. And if we wanted to say Merry Christmas in Icelandic, we would say Gledela Jól, which means Merry Christmas. And Icelandic children decorate their homes with little Christmas pockets, and those are called woven hearts, and they hang them on their Christmas tree. So in Iceland, they also, on December 13th, the oldest girl dresses in a long white gown, and this is honoring Saint Lucia, the patron saint of light. So this book talks about some of the holiday celebrations that you can find in other countries. So what I wanted to show you today is that you can make one of these little hearts, little woven hearts. And so you can come to the library and ask for a craft. I have a piece of white paper and I have a piece of red paper. You'll have enough in here to make 4. And so parents will probably have to help the kids, but you'll want to cut out around like this and then cut on these lines. And so what you'll end up with is a white one and a red one. And then you're going, this is not easy, but you're going to start weaving them into these lines like this. And you do one way. Parents will be able to help with this. It's a little tricky, but I'll tell you, it sure is good for the small motor coordination that we work on with our little kids. So you'll do this, and at the end, if you've got some extra left over here, you'll snip that off. And then you'll use a nice piece of ribbon or something. You can hang it in your tree. So that's one craft that you can pick up. I'm actually going to have all 3 of them together. In Japan, most people in Japan don't celebrate Christmas, but some people do. And sometimes what they like to do is take a lovely piece of gold paper and make a gold fan. So I found some gold paper that we have here at the library. And I'm going to give you a piece of gold paper like this. And then parents, what I'm going to want you to do is fold it like a fan. So you're going to fold it, well, you're going to start like an accordion, and you're going to fold real thin little pieces. I don't have any bigger gold paper, or it would be easier. But you're going to start folding it like an accordion like this, and back and forth. And then at the end, you have all of your accordion shapes, and you can make a little fan like this, and then you can also hang these in your tree. And the thing I like about the gold paper is if you have lights on your tree, it'll really reflect those pretty lights. So again, this is a ornament from Japan. I have one more. This isn't a craft, it's a recipe, but this is from Serbia. So Serbia is this country right here. And if we wanted to say Merry Christmas in Serbian, we would say Sretan Božić. And in Serbia, they have this lovely tradition of they bake this special bread. And you don't have to use rolls. I'm going to give you a recipe for this special bread, but they make this special bread, and they do it on their Christmas day dinner, and the bread is called Szczeniczka. Szczeniczka. And here's the magic part, is they take a coin and they hide it in the bread. So if you want to make this bread, you'll want to wash a coin really clean, and then they recommend you put in a little piece of wax paper and put it inside the bread before you bake it. So then you sit around and you have to, you turn the bread around 3 times. Everybody touches the bread, and you pull out a piece of it. You don't use a knife to cut it, you just pull out a piece, and whoever gets the coin in their piece of bread will have good luck for the whole year. So I have a recipe here for Szczenica, Serbian Szczenica, and I'll put this, and I'll put your piece of gold paper, and then I'll put the things for the nice ornament here from Iceland. And you can just ask for these when you stop at the library to pick up your next bundle of books. So, families, we are open from 10 to 6 for curbside. We really want to pull together a bunch of books for you. We have lots and lots of Christmas books and Hanukkah books left, and all kinds of other new books coming in. So please give us a call and ask us for books that you can read during the holidays, and then you can also ask for the craft, and we'll put that in your bag as well. So I hope you have a lovely holiday. We are open except for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we're closed next Thursday, next Friday, open Saturday, and then we're always closed on Sunday and Monday. So we wish you a very lovely holiday, and thanks for supporting the library.